Hey, good evening, folks. So I just wanted to do a quick video tonight and kind of get off the subject I was talking about because, as I knew what happened, I was even saying it in that video. I was just putting out that information and saying, look, this is obviously something's very not right with this whole story, and provided plenty of links and plenty of proof that this is what goes on. Still, people, you've got this all. You're full of crap. You're the raid. You're the redneck, and every other possible defense you can think of for it. Something that's obviously happening, and they've been caught for it many times. Just recently there was a big one in New York City that got busted, a big rabbi trafficking ring with all this stuff. And where do you think they get all those organs from? But I'm the redneck, of course. Whatever. I said it was going to happen. And these people reply and fall right into. It just makes me. I'm wondering what's going to happen with these people that are coming up in the times that are coming up. I mean, it's. This week I commented on this in the last video, and I was surprised that nobody had a comment for it. I mean, you guys realize that this week that Bushear reactor is coming online in Iran, and they have to take it out before, and that's what everybody's all ramped up about. Got to take out that reactor. Well, it's coming online this week, and they can't take it out after it comes online because the fuel's in there, and it's been activated. It's going to be a huge disaster if they try and take it out after they turn on the reactor and get it going. That happens Saturday. So unless they move the date back, they're going to have to do that this week. Israel's going to have to be bombing Iran, and I figure the way they're going to do it, they have the big U.S. Aircraft carrier stationed in the off in the Sea of Aden right now, and from there it's a hop to the carrier. From there it's a hop to Iran. Now Iran, this this is keeping stuff straight in your head. A while back Iran said, the U.S. you help Israel bomb us, take out our reactor, we're retaliating on you by activating these terrorist cells that we have already in the U.S. Now, I'm sure I'll get told that's fantasy too, but the CIA, they freely admit that these Hezbollah groups are in U.S. cities with biological weapons that they know of. I'm sure every step on the way on this video too, I'm going to get called a nut. I don't know what I'm talking about, of course. No idea. Even though the CIA has admitted it, Iran has said it. Now, also, everybody forgets, but Russia also said that they will retaliate if we help Israel take out their reactor too. And that's, you don't hear it anywhere. No media. It's kind of like, everybody's, well, that's ridiculous. Well, I'm sure that's been debunked, right? That's been debunked. I'm sure of that. Even though these guys, I don't really think they play games. Russia said they'll retaliate. Iran said they'll retaliate using the cells they already have here. And who knows what they have. I mean, these people, CIA also says that there's nuclear weapons smuggling going on too. Anybody can get anything across this border. Everybody's coming in the border. And people are going to try and tell me, oh yeah, but they're not, no nukes going across the border. Hell, they're driving trucks through the border, unchecked. Ever since NAFTA, the trucks aren't checked at all. Oh, but there's no nukes anywhere. We know that. So this week, what you might be seeing by Friday in this country, if just what the basic facts are true, they have to bomb it before Friday. All these other countries said they would retaliate against us. So by Friday, you could very well see this country in complete chaos. I mean, they'd shut the banks. The markets would be shut. Grocery stores have 2 days, 2 normal days of food. That's normal shopping days. Okay, that's not food riot shopping days. Could very well see it by Friday, unless somebody wants to explain to me, oh, well, they'll just keep moving the date back or something. Okay, well, we haven't heard that yet, and that thing is dead set up to come online Saturday. The fuel has already been delivered by Russia. It's already been delivered to Iran. So all they have to do is, load up their cores and start up their reactor. It's not like they can keep pushing that back. I mean, that stuff's in storage. Their their rods are already, there. They have to turn them on. You just can't let them sit there. So that's what's going on, and really, these people that are commenting with this stuff, and oh no, that's not happening, even though evidence is there. I mean, I just feel sorry for them. I mean, these people are screwed. They can make fun of me all they like, but you're screwed. That's all there is to it. If you ever ask any of those people that are still kind of wandering around with their heads in the clouds, making these comments on videos, it's like, what are you talking about? Oh, no, none of that stuff's going on. I mean, they'll find themselves suddenly in just a nightmare. Their minds won't be able to handle it. That's one thing that these, people wonder about the military and all that. And, people say, oh man, they bashed them, special forces dudes. They bashed them like crazy. Well, no matter what they ever do to those guys, they can never they can never prepare them for what they'll actually see in a real world, in combat situations, in hard combat, days and days and days on end. It's like those guys, they'll train them and do, sleep deprivation and just stuff that it makes no sense to people just casually onlook, Like, what are they doing to those poor guys? They got to roll them in the sand, in the surf, and then you got to go dig and bury each other in the sand. And what are they doing? Well, no matter what they do, they can't prepare you for the worst case scenario. And they do that so that, they do repetitive drills, and it drives you crazy. It drove me crazy when I was there. It's just repetitive drills, and because you have to be able to do that stuff in your sleep, you have to know what to do, know where to go. And there's a lot of people out there that are just completely unprepared for anything. I mean, at this point, there's nothing that can be done. You can't do anything with those people. You still hear people, oh, you got to wake them people up. I'm never going to wake up. Even if they did right now, they'd still be lost, because this stuff, I mean, it's years and years and years of looking at this stuff that's going on to be able to even grasp what at all. And we still don't know, because a lot of this stuff is happening on a different damn plane. You know what I mean? We can't even, this stuff is happening in, all these, New World Order people. Hell, they're having, freaking seances with demons and shit. That's where they're getting this stuff, and their dates and everything. That's what's going on, and we can't even really see what the hell they're doing. But, and it's like my friend Joe Talk was saying, people talk about bugging out. I mean, it's not fun to bug out in the summer. The bugs will get you. There's bugs that kill you in the summertime. I mean, you can just be, sucked to nothing by mosquitoes, ticks. I mean, you can have all the equipment in the world, but just putting up with the little things is very difficult. And then what this looks like is going to happen is we're going to be in deep shit by the winter. Living outdoors in the winter, that ain't no fun, people. So, I mean, hey, under in that cabin, make sure you have a deep underground bunker in it too. Anyway, have a good Saturday evening, and we will talk to you later.